Bifocal Chapter 19. Haroon. There's a vampire in my classroom, and a pirate, and a devil complete with a red cape and horns. When I was a little kid, my parents let Xan and me dress up in costumes and go trick-or-treating. It's not part of our culture or religion, they said, but Halloween isn't really a religious event anyway. They didn't mind making us stand out from our classmates for the big things, but they didn't consider Halloween a big thing. But I've never been tempted to wear a costume to high school. Still, it brightens the day and helps chase away the post-Eid blues to see kids in costumes sitting on Miss Singh's class waiting for a lesson in comparative religions. I take my seat in the desk ring Miss Singh has arranged and dig through my backpack for the slim binder that holds my religion notes. We don't use a textbook in this class. Miss Singh likes to go right to the source, the Quran, the Talmud, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Malleus Maleficarum, the letter Luther nailed to the door. It's the first class of the day, and kids are still trickling in, distracted and still waking up. There are clusters of kids around the room, some talking about dates, some making plans. Some are gathered around the portable DVD player. There's too much chatter in the room for me to be able to decipher which movie they're watching. "Good luck tonight," Juanita says from across the ring. "Good luck with what?" Sonder asks. "Trick-or-treating?" "It's the Reach for the Top game, I say." "Oh, too bad it's tonight. We're having an all-ages drag party at the community center." "I already know about it," I say. "Julian's going as a nun. Reverend Bob is going as Sister Bob." "Maybe you can drop by if you get back in time," Saunders says. "You'll have to dress in drag, though." "He could dress up as his sister," one of the guys says. I rise out of my seat. What am I going to do, hit him? Luckily, Miss Singh breezes into the room and I don't have to do anything. "Good morning, everyone," she says, all good cheer and energy. "Tonight is All Hallows Eve, and I see some of you are already prepared, unless you're running out of clean laundry." She banters on, asking random kids questions about origins of Halloween and theories of the devil, as everyone takes their seats and gets ready for the class. "Movie time is over, boys. Put your toy away," she says to the students around the DVD player. Among them is Hattie. They either ignore her or are too engrossed in what they're watching. They don't look up as she walks over to them, picks up the DVD player, turns it around to see what's on it. For a full minute she watches in silence. Hattie says, "Hey," but then she shuts up with the movement of her hand. "Sarah," she says to the girl nearest to the door, "go to the AV room and borrow the television and a DVD player." "That's not for you to see," Hattie yells. "It is now," Miss Singh says. "You brought it into my classroom, and that makes it mine." The AV room is nearby. Sarah is soon back, wheeling in the TV on a metal cart. Miss Singh has it all plugged in and ready to go within minutes. "I was going to regale you this morning with my renditions of Sufi love songs," she says, attempting to be funny, but there's no humor in her face or her voice. She's trying very hard to hold herself together. "But I think, if you all don't mind postponing the songs of Rumi, that this will make a better lesson." The classroom lights go off, the TV goes on, and into our suburban classrooms comes the face of Osama bin Laden. There's a voiceover in English. "All believing Muslims should join in jihad against the Jews and Americans. Death to non-believers. Only in this way is Allah to be praised." It goes on like that for 5 minutes before Miss Singh shuts it off. The beautiful words of the Holy Quran come out as curses. I feel sick to my stomach. The voice kept urging Muslims to kill, then hide, then kill again. The television showed things exploding, people crying, and young men with balaclavas running obstacle courses in a desert, rifles held up high and proud. Names of martyrs and the deeds they did to get into paradise roll past my eyes. I think of Azim, so calm, so quiet, so good at math, and it doesn't fit. The screen goes dark. Miss Singh turns the lights back on. The class is silent. I don't want to look at anyone. "Bomb them all," someone says. "The Americans should bring the neutron bomb out of storage and drop it all over the Middle East. All those crazy people will die. Nothing will be damaged. We could move into their places and take their oil." "That's genocide," I hear Juanita say. "No, it's self-defense," the neutron bomb fan says. "It's us or them," and I say, "It's them." "What about Indonesia?" Sonder asks. "What about India, England, Australia? There are Muslims everywhere. Are you figuring kill them all? And all the gays along with them?" Miss Singh likes her classroom to be a free exchange of views where everyone can say what's on their mind. This is not the first time free speech has gotten ugly, but it's the first time it's gotten this ugly. She steps in. "I think this time we could all use some Sufi love songs." She passes out the sheets of old Persian poems and has us read and write quietly for the rest of the class. I'm relieved when the class ends. "There are no right answers in religion," Miss Singh reminds everyone, as we gather our books to change class. but there are plenty of wrong ones. We need to examine religion the way we would examine a commercial on TV or a politician's speech, to be sure we're not being sold a toxic waste dump when we think we're buying paradise. I hang around to ask her about last-minute details for the Reach for the Top taping. Hattie is talking to her. "Give me back the DVD," he orders. "I've asked you before to talk to me with some respect, but in this case, it wouldn't matter. You're not getting the DVD back. I'm giving it to the principal. He'll likely give it to the police." She takes the DVD out of the machine and puts it in her desk drawer. "You have no right," Hattie says. "You're a thief. You're a criminal." "Then I'll pay for the consequences." Miss Singh stands in front of the drawer. "If you have any more copies, I suggest you get rid of them. There's nothing there for you, Hattie, just pain and emptiness." Hattie's face contorts with hate and rage. I can't tell if it's from the loss of his DVD or from a woman daring to speak to him like that. I can almost see his muscles tense as he lunges for Miss Singh, trying to push her away from the desk. I grab him from behind, and although I can tell from the muscles in his arms that he's stronger than I am, I manage to pull him away. "Don't be stupid," I tell him. "You could be expelled for that." He regains control of himself, and I let him go. "You will pay," he spits out. Then he leaves the classroom. We both take a moment to catch our breath. "You should report him," I say. "He shouldn't get away with that." "If I report him, then I'll have to report you too," Miss Singh says. "Zero tolerance for fighting. You'd both be suspended, but I don't want to do it anyway. It's early in the school year. Hattie could grow a lot by June. The DVD is a police matter, though, and I will turn that in." We discuss the final details for the show, then I hurry off to class. There's no drill team today. Miss Singh wants us to relax, have fun, get some fresh air. I can get the air, but fun and relaxation are going to be harder and harder to come by.